How do you beat a drug possession charge? The answer to that question is coming right up. Welcome to Gustitis Law. If you're new here, I'm Steve Gustitis, and this is my channel. Our passion here at Gustitis Law is to create videos to help you understand how to successfully navigate the criminal justice system, how to manage encounters that you may have with the police, and how to defend criminal charges. Consider subscribing to Gustitis Law by clicking on that capital black and white G down in the lower right-hand corner of the video screen. And when you click on the notification bell, you'll receive a notification whenever we upload a new video. I also enjoy responding to your comments and your questions, so add those down in the comment section below. How do you beat drug possession charges in court? Well, generally, there are 4 typical issues that you can use to challenge and attack the prosecutor's case against you. Discuss these issues with your criminal defense attorney to give you the very best chance possible to beat your drug charges in court. In all criminal prosecutions, the prosecutor must prove the identity of the alleged offender. Drug possession charges are no different. In other words, the prosecutor must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you were the person who possessed the contraband in question. Identity issues often arise when there is no direct evidence of who possessed the contraband. This is especially true when there are other people in the case that you can potentially blame. For instance, another passenger in the car where the drugs were found, or maybe one of the guests at your party where the drugs were located by the police. In any case, any reasonable doubt about the identity of the person possessing the contraband will lead to a not guilty verdict from the jury. In a drug possession case, possession is typically defined by state law. Usually possession is defined as exercising care, custody, control, or management over the drugs. At trial, if there is any reasonable doubt about whether or not the accused person exercised care or control over the drugs, a not guilty verdict will follow. A common application of this offense might occur in a situation where drugs were found in your roommate's room or maybe in a friend's car. If the prosecutor cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you had access to the bedroom or access to the car, they'll be hard-pressed to prove to a jury that you actually exercised care, custody, control, or management over the drugs. Another key element in the prosecutor's case against you is their proof of your knowledge. Not only must the prosecutor prove that you possessed the drugs, they must also prove that you knowingly possessed the drugs that they have charged you with in court. An example of the knowledge defense might go something like this. Suppose you let your friend borrow your car to make a trip to the grocery store. Along the way, without your knowledge, your friend left a bag of cocaine in your glove box. The next day, you're driving the car to the grocery store. After you get stopped by the police for speeding, you mistakenly give the police permission to search your car. They find the cocaine in your glove box and they arrest you for cocaine possession. Now, even though you exercised care, custody, control, and management over the cocaine in your glove box, your lack of knowledge would be a legitimate defense to prosecution in that type of situation. And lastly, even if the prosecutor can prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you knowingly exercised care, custody, control, or management over the drugs, if those drugs were seized as evidence in violation of your Fourth Amendment rights, that evidence will not be admissible in court, and you will win, nevertheless. In general, if the police illegally detain you, if they search without probable cause, if they search without your valid and voluntary consent, or if they search without a valid search warrant, any evidence they seize as a result will not be admissible in court. That's the beauty of our United States Constitution and our Bill of Rights. If you're interested in any of our videos or playlists about your Fourth Amendment search and seizure rights, I've added a link above for you to access at your leisure. Do you have any questions? Do you have any comments about beating a drug possession charge? If you do, add those down in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer those questions and those comments. If you like today's video, give us a thumbs up and share this video on your social media platforms. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being a part of the Gustitis Law community.